In the history of Essex Police, seldom has there been an incident of this gravity in which 5 people, 4 of them children, have lost their lives. May I take this opportunity to extend my sincere sympathies and those of Essex Police to the family and friends of Dr. Abdul Shakur, who today has lost his wife, Saba Usmani, aged 44, a qualified doctor, and children, daughter Hira, aged 12, sons Sahib, 11, Munib, 9, and Rayhan, 6. Their other daughter, Maheen, aged 3, nearly 4, is critical in Broomfield Hospital Specialist Burns Unit in Chelmsford. I would like to stress that the father of these children was in the property at the time and fought hard to save his family in appalling conditions. He is being treated for severe smoke inhalation in the intensive care unit at Princess Alexandra Hospital, Harlow. He is being supported by specially trained family liaison officers and, as you would expect, is in severe shock. Our work with Dr. Shakur to establish some of the facts of this case will inevitably take time because of the emotional trauma he has suffered at the loss of his family. His condition is described as stable. With the tragic nature of this incident at the forefront of our minds, I pledge to use whatever resources are necessary to find out exactly what has happened and, if appropriate, bring those responsible to justice. To that end, I can tell you that we have launched a major crime investigation to determine the facts surrounding this tragedy and would appeal for anyone with information to make contact with us. We do believe the answers to this inquiry could lie within the local community of Harlow, who we are encouraging to come forward and speak with us. We fully appreciate the local community will be devastated by what has happened. You never expect such a catastrophic incident to occur in your neighbourhood. In terms of timings, and to clarify the course of events, around 01:48 hours this morning, police were called to Barnmead, Harlow by Essex Fire and Rescue following the report of a house fire and persons trapped. Upon arrival, the emergency services were confronted by an end of terrace residential property which was well ablaze. In addition, a Ford Focus car was on fire. This car belongs to a resident in Barnmead, Harlow, and was located some distance from the house fire. To clarify, this vehicle is not connected to Dr. Shakur or any member of his family. On arrival, Dr. Shakur was outside the premises and his family remained within the property. Fire and Rescue commenced a rescue operation of the 5 children and an adult female. All those recovered from the scene were given initial first aid at the roadside and then taken to Princess Alexandra Hospital in Harlow. Our investigation teams were then mobilised and, based at Harlow, will be working round the clock to establish what has happened. To support of what can only be described as an isolated incident, we have deployed the mobile police station to Barnmead near the location of the incident, which will be open around the clock. Either sharing information or talking about a concern, everyone is welcome to speak with officers. We have some initial background information about the Shakur family that we can now share. They moved to Harlow in 2011, having travelled from Pakistan to the United Kingdom in 2009. Dr. Shakur works at Princess Alexandra Hospital in Harlow. His wife was not working but looking after their children. They are a Muslim family, and as part of our response work we are liaising with local community leaders to give as much support as we can at this stage. Despite sustaining smoke inhalation injuries, Dr. Shakur is desperate to support the police investigation. Over the next few days, our investigation will gain pace, and the results of forensic examinations will help direct our inquiries. What is clear at this stage that this could potentially be a long-running scene investigation which will no doubt disrupt the local community. Given the nature of our investigation, we are confident local residents will be understanding, and we thank you in advance for your support. Further updates will be shared with the community and the media directly via officers on the street, our website and news information channels.